Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Completes one and Ben hit it. Big man showing up the yards. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 7, Rams 3.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
For the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. 3 inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 7-point lead in the first. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8.
The score, Commanders 14, Rams 6.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. A lot of grass ahead. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
19 tight. Nice. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Buffalo 18. Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in, and he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready?
From the 17. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
18. Cowboy 80.
To the air, 3rd and long. It's caught by McLaurin. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
Rams 6.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
He gets a rock behind one, deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams trim the lead down to 9. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
18, 5 in. Back to 60, back to 6.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19,
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Right side. Oh, he loses the football. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. They run it from the gun with Wright. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Jake Camarda on the punt. Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Giving this to Hunter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
And the Rams.
They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 by 6, go!
Back now, pressure on its way. The left side taken in by Adams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a
Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now looking to throw. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Get it!
From the 46. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mike Samba still makes the play. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Yeah, I know we're coming down the home stretch of his rookie campaign, and he's supposed to have learned from these mistakes. But it's a long season in the NFL, and that pick shows you he's still got a lot to learn.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Daniels on 1st down. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And a man is there to knock that away. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here's a give for Wright. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready,
On the give, this is Hunter. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hunter on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams in need of some points before the break.
On the set.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, come on.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On the jump.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Go.
From the 36. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80. Ready.
Hunter on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Here's Hunter. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Connects with his back, Hunter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got a man, that's Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a punt, but go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
It's a 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Hunter on the carry. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Joshua Carty.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pass brought in by Tetaroa McMillan. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Washington 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 60.
Now a run with Wright. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Ready.
They run again with Wright. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
1st down, Washington.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28.
Daniels pass.
It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
1st down, Commanders.
Here's a give inside to Wright. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. On the move, headed right. The Rams get 2, and then he's dropped. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running, got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss. Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Nevis able to knock it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Hunter. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
19.
From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. It's his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Now running here with Hunter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's another Rams.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That's now 4 field goals for him, and he's doing his part to try and give them a chance to win this game. But one kicker is not going to overcome everything with this team. He needs his guys to start sending them out there for extra points, and his defense to start getting some stops.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win.
On the ready.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Deputy Lying. Ready.
This is Wright running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he's in for the Washington touchdown! The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders go up by 19.
Commanders 38, Rams 19.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Give to Williams from the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Come on, come on.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They stay on the ground with Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's right. He's out in the clear. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 45, Rams 19.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd and 6 now. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 19-point deficit.
36. Joshua Carney to
The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Commanders ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
19.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.